Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. This is my tutorial using the Kimchi eyeshadow and Kimchi liquid lip color. The liquid lip color is brand new, so I'm super excited about it, and I hope you guys enjoy. So the first thing I'm going to do as always is prime my lid, and for this I'm going to use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and this is in Eden. It's matte and has like a light yellow tint to it. And I'm just going to blend that out with my ring finger. Next I'm going to take a flat stiff brush and the Meet Matrimony palette. This palette is by The Balm Cosmetics. I'm going to take the shade Matte Thomas. It's a really, really light pink. And I'm going to put this on the inner corner. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Matte Lynn on the same brush. It's like a really light, like a creamy shade. And I'm going to use that just to lighten it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take the remainder and put it on my brow bone. For my transition shade, I'm going to use Makeup Geek Carnival, and I'm using this on an Inglot 6SS blending brush. And I'm just going to put that in the crease with windshield wiper motions and circular motions. And I'm making sure to blend that out really, really well. Next, I'm going to take my Sperm whale brush. This is from Glamour Dolls, and it's like a more precise crease brush. And I'm going to use Makeup Geek Wisteria. It's a little bit more cool toned than Carnival, which we used first. And I'm going to put that in the crease again, but this time a little bit more concentrated. And same thing, windshield wiper and circular motions, but I'm not gonna blow it out as far. I'm gonna take Sugarpill's Kimchi eyeshadow. It's like an electric matte teal. It's gorgeous, and this is gonna go all over the lid, but first I'm gonna work it into the crease a little bit. I'm just going to dab it onto the back of my hand so there's no fallout. And I find that when you're putting bright colors all over the lid, it helps to blend them into the crease first, just because when you try to put it on the lid first and then blend it out into the crease, you can kind of blend the edge away, if that makes sense. So just windshield wiper and circular motions with the Sperm whale brush. And then on the other side of that flat stiff brush from before, we're going to use Kimchi, and I'm gonna pat this all over my lid. And you can use the other side of your brush that has a little bit of that pink left on it and just tap out the edge. And then I'm just gonna go back and forth 1 or 2 times with the Sperm whale brush. I'm gonna blend out the edge. And then just to ensure that the lid color stays intense, I'm gonna add a little bit more kimchi to the lid. And then blend it out one more time, really, really softly this time. This is kind of just what you have to do with bright colors if you want to build them up, but still get them to blend seamlessly. Now I'm taking my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, and I'm just gonna draw a straight line across. So I kind of hold the brush flat to my eyelid for this and use small little strokes. Just waiting for that to dry before I curl my lashes. So now I'm gonna curl them using a Tarte eyelash curler. I'm gonna use the Tarteist lash paint to apply mascara to my upper lashes. And I'm gonna apply lashes that kind of have like a round shape to them. I don't wanna use anything that like fans out at the end, or that's gonna create more of a cat eye effect, because that's not the shape of the eyeshadow that we created. So I'm going to use the Vegas Nay by Eyelure Shining Star lashes. The packaging looks like this, and this is the lash. Okay, now that my lashes are on, I'm going to tightline my upper waterline, but I'm not going to tightline my bottom waterline. I'm just going to put eyeliner on the lash line. And for that, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Highliner Crayon in Blaquer. I really like this eyeliner because it doesn't transfer. So when I want to tightline the upper waterline, but not the bottom, it's good because it doesn't transfer. Okay, now I'm just putting it on the lash line. Okay, now I'm going to use my little flat paintbrush. I'm going to take Kimchi again, and usually what I would do is smoke out the black liner, but I actually want to keep it really precise. So I am going to blend it out a little bit with this eyeshadow, but mostly I'm just going to draw like a line of teal eyeshadow right underneath the black liner. So I am using little wiggling motions, but I'm not like blending it out. And I'm pretty much bringing that from outer to inner corner. And now I'm cleaning that brush off, and I'm going to do the same thing right underneath the blue line with Makeup Geek Whimsical, that Cool Tones lavender shadow from before. And I'm just gonna do the same thing, but right underneath. And the last thing I'm gonna do is coat my bottom lashes with Wet n Wild's Mega Length. I really only like this mascara for my bottom lashes, just saying. A lot of people really like this, but I don't know, maybe I just have problem lashes. And I'm being really careful to not get that on my eyeshadow. Usually I do smoky eyes, so I'm like really not careful with this, but today I'm trying to be careful. And this is the finished eye look. Now let's move on to the rest of the face. Okay guys, so I already have my foundation, contour, and eyebrows done, and I'm gonna show you guys everything else. So the first thing I'm going to do is blush. I'm going to use the Sephora Pro Featherweight Blending Brush number 93. I use this brush all the time for blush. I'm gonna use like a purpley pink blush. This is the Lancome Aplum blush. And I'm just going to dust that all over the apples of my cheeks and blend it into the contour. And put the remainder on my temples. And a little bit on my nose. Now using the Real Techniques setting brush, I'm going to highlight with my face. I'm not gonna highlight with my face. I'm gonna highlight my face using the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter in the shade Aura. It is this beautiful, like lavendery, pinky highlight shade. I love it. And I'm just going to put this on the tops of my cheekbones, bring it up onto the brow bone just a little bit, and right above the brow, on the bridge and tip of my nose, Cupid's bow, and not the chin because that makes me look sweaty. Blend it all together with my blush brush just a little bit. And then finally, the part I've been so excited about, I'm going to use the Sugarpill Kimchi liquid lip color, and I'm gonna zoom in and show you guys what this looks like once it dries down. Let me give you guys a little swatch first. So the color, it kind of looks like Kat Von D Requiem, but this actually has like flecks of blue, silvery, pearly sparkles in it, which don't show up like when it's wet, but when it's dry, they definitely show up. So I will show you guys what it looks like on my lips once it dries down. And by the way, I really like the doe foot applicator on this. It's slanted, so it allows you to get really precise, which I appreciate. Actually, it's not just slanted, it's slanted and has like a little dip, so the curve of your lip fits right into it. I've never seen that before. Good job, Sugarpill. It also smells really faintly of donuts. I've definitely like had more strongly fragranced lipsticks before, but it's pleasant, I like it. Oh my God, I just love it. And I love the formula too. It's not super drying or anything like that. I've noticed it takes a little bit longer to dry down than like the Kat Von D ones, for example, but you don't need to layer on a second coat, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just gonna wait for it to dry down so I can zoom in and show you guys up close what it looks like. It's a little hard to tell, but as I turn, you can kind of see the reflection, right? It's more just like a little surprise when somebody gets really close to your lips. So that is everything, you guys. Please let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Please don't forget to subscribe. I upload new videos weekly. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CatEyeSophie for beauty tips and more looks from me. And otherwise, that is it. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.